in real time afternoon nighttime broadcast. It's the time is 7:35 real time in United Kingdom, and we are going to do the train on the Bakerloo line from no, back from Harold and Wheelstone, and we should be going to. Oh no, that's Elephant and Castle to Harold and Wheelstone again. We want the return trip, so we want the it'd be the it's the 12:53 from Harold and Wheelstone. Yeah, to go back. So we'll do this one now, since the other ones are from Elephant and Castle. So this is the return trip. So let's start that now. If you didn't catch my Minecraft, I said I've recorded my Minecraft video. I recorded the broad the Bakerloo line. It's actually I recorded the 1950s Mind the Gap on the Northern Line because that's where it is. So at some point after COVID, I will go back and actually film it. But first things first, let's put a link into my YouTube channel. Mute my own voice. Okay, there's a link, so that should be done just now. Remember to like and subscribe of the broadcast itself when it's done going out, and leave a notification at any time during live. Not notification, leave a comment at any time during the live broadcast, or after the broadcast is done. You can also leave a comment when you're watching the video. Without further ado, let's begin. Right, so we've got a green light to leave the sidings, but first I'll learn my lessons from last time. We're going to put the lights on, not both. Let's go left. And because it's cold outside, we'll put the temperature on hot, and then we'll have the fan running at a medium speed, right about there. Okie dokie. All these, let me just check systems, make sure tail lights, the tail lights are on, headlights on, gauge light on, cap lights on. Right, we are going to Elephant and Castle, so we'll put the destination board on. Alright, and then we need to put the master key in, so just crouch down so I can do that. Okay, sit back down, the reverser in, on forwards, take the brakes off, release safety valve, okay, and let's go. We've got the objection marker is being turned off, but I know a distance on the left hand screen, but it's not actually in front of me. So we are going into the reverse route, and then we're going to stop train at Harrow and Wheelstone. How's everyone's week going? I hope everyone's had a nice week. I'm recording this live broadcast on Sunday, so almost the beginning of a new week. So we are going southbound to Elephant Castle. That's Kenston next. As you notice already, the snow has melted, so the London, for some reason, is it's hotter, isn't it? So it melts quite quickly, but the cold air is still out there. When I went down to London, I only went as far as Queen's Park to Bakerloo line, so I didn't actually go all the way to Harrow. So. So it'd be nice to see what this place looks like in real life. And to also record it so you guys can see it as well. That annoys alarm system, I'm guessing, is when I release the dead man's handle, it's telling me that I've released the breakage. Alright, let's move on to South Kent. If it was a sunny day, I've got a sun visor up here I can move up and down. Just notice that. There's also one there as well. Was there one there? No, there was one there. There was one there. The seasons don't really do much apart from introduce rain or in the summer months, or they introduce snow for the winter months, or winter months, should I say. But they don't. There's no such thing as glare. That's one thing that game would be really good if they had glare. It's something like you have to try and, deal with. It's more of an aesthetic thing than an actual thing. Oh, I could do is take away these stopping markers. We might do that on the next video. Um, Try and stop in the correct place. The best place to stop is where those cameras are, or the mirrors, so you can see the platform. Another thing I just want to check if there's a sander. Don't think there is. But PA system, normal. Do you know a really good game is has the underground is the underground London Underground, the Circle Line game. That's a good game. You can only play that on PC. And of course, I would recommend if you're going to play any games on PC, you have to get a gaming computer. They're really expensive, but it's worth it. That's probably why a lot of people have consoles, because you don't need, a really expensive computer. Oh, watch out, man. Stay behind the yellow line. See there, these mirrors here will show me what the passengers are doing. Got my my own train I customize running, styled on the 1938 style red paint. It's also, if you have a look at the front, it's got the year when the London Underground came to be a real thing. Oh, I can't see it here, but when we get out, I'll show you. At the end, I'll show you what the year it was made. Of course, you could Google it, but that'd be cheating. Alright, we're going to Wembley Central, where one of the areas, it's in the area of Wembley. But you can see there, Wembley Stadium. I tried looking, I could never find it. It could be like over there somewhere. Too many buildings. See, she's right close to the eye. Have you noticed the other station didn't have those knobby bits you see behind the lower line? That's for blind people, so they know where the edge of the platform is. But it didn't have it. That's a health and safety risk. So if you see these, you got the yellow line here. Look at my cursor marker. You got the yellow line, and then you got this knobbly square pattern. So that's for blind people. So when they use their stick or they feel the ground a bit uneven, they know that's the edge of the platform, so they don't get run over by trains. But the other station back there didn't have it. Right, can we see? Should be over here slightly. It's over there. If you have a PC, look over there. You should be able to see it. Yeah. I've got a 40 miles an hour speed limit as we go down the hill. So what I'm going to do is just go coast. Because we're about to put the brakes in slightly. Just so while we're going down here we don't overspeed. And we're going back up to 45 miles an hour. Coming to Stonebridge Park. There's Stonebridge Park depots on the left there. We'll be exiting out of those and do a route from Stonebridge Park in a couple of weeks from now. Platform coming up. This train you really need to focus on because reverser you have to unlock the safety mechanism. So you have to make sure you pay attention. I like this announcement lady. She's saying always take a bottle of water with you if you feel faint. You know, always go, seek help at the next station. But you go to the next station, the message repeats itself. So you're just constantly going down to the next station. Also, it's winter, so feeling faint of heat exhaustion is impractical. Because, you know, it's cold. Maybe you get motion sickness on the tube or something, that's why you need a bottle of water. I wouldn't expect trains in general to be all bumpy and stuff. Should be on the left, not on the left, the right hand side. There's our semaphore signals. There's one, and I think the other one's back there. The old signals, you know, down or up means go, horizontal means stop. Like it does, if you look at the little red bar of the stop sign, that's like horizontal, means stop. We've got 30 miles an hour coming up. Really interesting thing is in Train Sim World 2, they added the little bars in the red dots for colorblind people, so you know that way means stop, diagonal means warning, and the vertical line means go. See, it's gone to vertical line with a green, so if you're colorblind, you know what the next one is, so that's really helpful, because if you read the lights, you probably know the. Let's have a look at the signal, which one. So let's have a look. So the top one is, the top is green, the bottom is red, and you have two lines in the middle. Oh, hello. Little frame rate crash just then. See, the red light's on the bottom, so you always know green's at the top, red's at the bottom. So you can look that way. But of course, if you're colorblind, I don't think you can be a train driver. I don't think they'll allow it. It'd be an automatic fail through selection. But with this game, you can actually live your life as a train driver in a simulated world, of course. So that's a really cool feature that Dovetail Games did there. So now they need to get some of these little frame rate glitches to be patched. They're probably working on it as we speak, but if you're not, just a couple of tweaks would do it. There you go. I can look out the left window, and of course, if the monitors were on, I can find out what the passengers are doing. Right, heading up to Queen's Park. The main junction hub of the Bakerloo line. Where trains go on to Howard Willstone or turn back to Elephant Castle. Those lines up there means we're going to go and go right onto the other line. Signal change. I've actually one time on this signal here, I went through a red light, so you have to be careful that when you're approaching Queen's Park, that you're not going to crash into a train. I like the fact the line just abruptly ends there. We should take that track switch out, because they're not going to have that anymore. So if you look ahead, just here, there's some engine sheds, so I'll find out, hopefully we'll start from there. I'll check out off camera what those sirens are called, so we can start from there. Right, we're going to go into the tunnels now. We're just going to slow down slightly, so when we go down here we don't speed up too much. We've got a 35 coming up once we level out. So these cameras here are collectibles, and of course in real life you use them to check to make sure passengers are on the train safely. Maida Vale. Warwick Avenue. Okay, let's move on. Going to Paddington. So, fun fact, when the when the London Underground first started, or we'll find out what year it starts, if I can be able to see the front of the train. The train went from, on the Metropolitan line from Paddington to Farringdon. It's the very first stretch of line of the London Underground. Oh, I hate when that's out. Oh, I got a bit short. There was actually the very first deep level tunnel was actually something called I think it's called the Thames Tunnel. The Thames Tunnel was made. I think it was a footpath. It might be a train tunnel. I'm not sure, but it was made by Ism Cars Bars Swindon now, and it went from one Thames to the other Thames, and they did that. He did that before the Metropolitan line. Also, the Metropolitan line didn't go underneath the Thames, it was just a line underground the City of London. But if I don't mention that, someone might, so there. I hate it when it like all of a sudden jumps from 20 to 30. There's no like clear signage, so that wasn't looking where I was going. Edgware Road. If you ever gone onto the Circle Line, I don't know if I mentioned this before, but that's where the Circle Line goes round into a circle. Well, of course, it's not a complete circle, it goes all the way to Hammersmith now, but it does go from Edgware Road to Edgware Road. And then one train, and the train eventually goes to Hammersmith, but you can go into almost a complete circle. You'll have to get off at Edgware Road and go from the north terminus to the south terminus, but it's doable to do a complete circle. There was a time when you could do the full circle, but of course not anymore. Marylebone, and I don't think the other name, Grand Central, I don't know if it was actually going to be called that. I think it was an idea, but it has got the other name as Grand Central Station, if you look out for it. Don't know if it's on this terminal or if it's on the other terminal. I think it's on the other route. Yes. So if you head to the northbound platform, it'll be where this tunnel is. It will be there, and it will say in tiles Grand Central. This little mirror up here, I think is really cool. Watch it. Watch the mirror, and because you can see the train in it. Just as I set off. Look, we set off too. I think I don't know, something amazing. Now I recently found out. I'm almost sure. I'm not 90% sure, but when the Bakerloo first started, in whatever year it started, put down the comments below if you know what year it started, the terminus was Baker Street to Elephant and Castle, and then extended to Harrow and Woodstone. It actually extended all the way to the Heritage Railway, the Ongar Railway as well, I think. Yeah, Baker Street, where Sherlock Holmes is, and I think the Bakerloo is named after Sherlock Holmes. As you can see on the murals as we went past. I was going to say drove past, but trains don't drive. Track past. Regents Park, London Zoo. I've been to Regents Park once in my life, and that was when I was like, I think around about 4 years old, and I standing in the same place where Harry Potter standed in the snake cage in Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone, or if you're American, Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. Why they changed the name, I do not know. I've asked some of my American friends, hey, why is it called Sorcerer's and Philosopher? They don't know. I think it's the pronunciation is hard to pronounce because it's for younger people. Stop! 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 4 yards away from the lights. Oh, just. Let's see what the brakes. Hopefully, didn't hit the emergency brakes. No. Oxford Circus. Apparently, when they built the Victoria line, it was a nightmare. Apparently, to get the track built in that area. I really do like the Bakerloo line. I haven't seen much of the other line, but I do love the tiles. They're very nice. I wonder if the new Elizabeth line, or Crossrail as some people call it, I wonder if they're going to have tiles in the underground section. Yeah, I've been thinking. I've been one of these days. I'm gonna decorate my house. I live in. I live in a flat, but my home. I think I might have bathroom tiles. I've never really considered colours and all sorts of things, but I think I want my bathroom to be tiled, maybe colours of the underground. I think that'd be quite cool. Yeah. Maybe a nice pattern, a nice tile pattern. You know. If you guys have any ideas of good colours and good tile patterns, let me know in the comments below. You know, it just occurred to me, I didn't introduce myself for this live stream. If anyone's wondering, my name's Honey Badger, GL, overspeeding a train, and the GL stands for gaming and locations. At the moment, locations is impossible because of COVID. And at the moment I'm doing a live stream here, so yeah. Of course, if anyone knows about my channel already, you know about what I do. Yeah, check out. See, look at that. You can make really nice artwork with tiles. What happened to tiles, man? Like, people are painting walls or wallpaper, that's all good, but you see modern films, glass. Or the 60s concrete. God, architecture of the 60s, man. Who thought concrete was beautiful? Don't get me wrong, it's strong, it's stable, it can hold buildings up, but make it like artwork? Nah, I'm sorry. I'm really reading. I'm not paying attention whatsoever. Through in the tunnel, and the signs are hard to see. Charing Cross. Change here for the mainline stations. Top tip, never in central London take the tube one stop down, because if you look very closely you can already see the next platform just there. Yeah, it's so walking, man, you can see much more interesting things while walking. Now of course, take the tube is great, you know, but and it's one of the key tourist things of London, I would say, but it's easier to walk. If you're going on a long distance, yeah, but platform to platform, it's not. There's no point. But I'm already at the bloody next station already. The worst one, the worst short distance is on the DLR, which stands for Docklands Light Railway. It's a driverless train, and it's at Canary Wharf. an area of London where these big business skyscrapers are, and you can literally see. You can literally count. I think you count to 10 seconds, and you're already at the next platform. I want to do it actually. I want to. That'd be a thing to do. Go to Canary Wharf and count the really short platform ones. See if it really is, you know. I just remember something. The terminus started at for the Bakerloos. It started at Baker Street and ended at Lambeth North, not Elephant Castle. It extended to Elephant and Castle. It's actually going to get an extension, and it's going to go eventually all the way to Lewisham. It's going to go to Old Kent Road. What if anyone's played UK version of Monopoly? No, that's the brown tiles. That makes sense because you know the Bakerloos brown tiles, but I think Monopoly came before the Bakerloo line. Oh no, which one came first? Leave down in the comments below. Here's the other train. Go northbound. If I was going to say the worst station on the London Underground, the whole network, the ones I've seen, I think it would be Canary Wharf on the Jubilee line. It's just nothing there. There's a couple of beams and it reminds me of very concrete. It doesn't look pretty. You know, mind you, it is the business hub of London. And when you think of businessmen, you don't really feel pretty, or business women. It's just nothing what, you know. I'm not saying that being a businessman is a bad job. As a YouTuber, I'm literally doing my own business. I'm running my own business. You know. My business at the moment is to get more subscribers, so remember to subscribe and like. I'm going to get a really bad score, I can just feel it. Actually, no. Oh, we are undershot slightly. So, right now, when the line was open, this is the terminus. I'm pretty sure this is it. And then it extended to Elephant and Castle. Then that became the terminus. Right. HBL train. There we go. End of the line. Please take all your personal belongings with you. This train terminates here. Right, so that'd be it for the run. We'll put the train, set it down so that you can go back down the other end, and should be able to show you what the year the London Underground started. What's the score on the doors? Gold, yeah. Okay, I got 20,700 and 20,724 points. I'm overspeed slightly now and again, but no one's perfect. Okay. Right, we're going to turn to free roam mode. Right. First things first. Put the brakes on. And take out the key. Okay. Oh, quick, I need to get out the drivers in. Someone's just taking over my train. So, the London Underground was created in 1863. It's the oldest underground network on the world. Someone's taking my train. Let's watch this train leave. It's going back to Queen's Park. So we're just gonna see my creation leave. Any minute now. It's going to go to Lambeth North. Best thing about this, I still get points. Come on. Take the train back to Queen's Park. So yeah, I hope everyone's enjoyed this. The train. Oh, I know why. It's a train. There's a train has just arrived. A normal colour train has just arrived. So we're probably just waiting for a signal change. It's green, so it should be good. Oh, everyone's. Little cool fact. Bring up the map. So at night, when the day is done, they put 2 trains asleep. I found this information out by Jeff Marshall, one of the greatest YouTubers for trains going. Oh wait, my train going. Bye bye train. And I tell you what, while we're live stream it now, just so I don't get any problems with people credit wise, I'll find him on my YouTube. There we go. Put him, copy, and get back to my channel. Live stream. There. So I've just put Jeff Marshall. This guy is amazing. His channel does he has secrets of um, the Bakerloo line. He's done least used stations. He's gone to all the stations in the UK. And I think if it wasn't for this guy um, making train videos, I wouldn't do it myself. So, so I found out watching Secrets of the Bakerloo line.
Stations are no smoking areas.
Uh,
Please do not smoke until you have left the station premises. This includes e-cigarettes.
okay. Before I was rudely interrupted by the PA lady. So he told me, and like the Marylebone, Grand Central, and some other cool facts. And I actually went, and when I went down to London, I tried to look for the secrets of the Bakerloo line myself. And so, yeah. So he told, not me personally, but he told people watching his channel that they put 2 trains asleep every night at the end of the day on here. And I just love this. Like, you just probably just look at the map, you just wouldn't even see, you wouldn't notice, you just wouldn't care what, you know, the figuration of what that is. Unfortunately, the invisible walls kick in, so you can't get any further. But I love that kind of facts, is amazing. So yeah. So I'll put a link to his channel on my live stream, so check out his channel, Jeff Marshall, one of the greatest. I met him in real life, he's a lovely chap. But yeah, right, before we sign off, next week we are with the Bakerloo line. We are going to take the train out from Queen's Park, from the probably that little brick shed. I'll have a look before starting where what it's called, and see if we can start there. If not, we'll start from Queen's Park and do a run from Queen's Park. We'll probably take the train from Queen's Park to Elephant Castle, and then we'll probably turn around and go to either back to Queen's Park or onwards to Harrow or Wheelstone. Depends what the timetable tells me to do. So yeah, so thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Remember to like, subscribe, notification button, leave a comment, all that good stuff. And goodbye.